7delaan teasers. February 2007, 7delaan teasers TVSA. 7delaan teasers, the first, the original, the one and only, TVSA soapy teasers, brought to our beloved community of soapy fans since 2006. Here's the latest news on what's coming up in 7delaan during February. Thursday the 1st of February, episode 1364, Maddle shows San Mari how one is actually supposed to dance. Robin eavesdrops while Altus talks to George about his money. Xander confronts Vince about his statement. Is he convinced by Vince's explanation? Friday the 2nd of February, episode 1365, Paula and Mandela butt heads over the dancing. Neville is worried about Vince, who is worried about his future. Finally, the first round of the dance competition arrives. Who comes out tops? Monday the 5th of February, episode 1366, Robin is excited about the success of one of her business transactions. Jan Hendrik is not too happy with Desi wanting to relaunch the boutique. Charmaine plays mommy with Diederik. Vince tries to be nonchalant about the murder, but does he manage to deceive Vanessa? Tuesday the 6th of February, episode 1367, Desi is upset about Maddle's interest in the business of the boutique. Neville orders Mandela not to write an article about Vince. Desi and Altus' mistrust of Robin proves to have been correct. Charmaine and Neville get silly with the dancing. Could it be love blooming? Wednesday the 7th of February, episode 1368, Vince lies to save himself, but does Xander believe him? San Mari takes time off work because of a crisis at home. Paula and Mandela just can't seem to work together. Vanessa teases Charmaine about possibly having feelings for a certain attractive newspaper editor. Thursday the 8th of February, episode 1369, Paula makes a drastic and dramatic decision. Mandela gets a new dance partner. Vince is still continuing with his lies, but does Vanessa believe him? Hilda and Matron are at each other's throats. Desi is hesitant about Theron and Terreblanche's broker. Friday the 9th of February, episode 1370, Jan Hendrik is not in favor of Desi's relaunching of the boutique. Cabello hurts himself while dancing. Can he still save the situation? Xander exposes Vince and warns him about the consequences of his actions. Monday the 12th of February, episode 1371, Matron is not happy with the way Heloise is giving points. Jan Hendrik and Desi are fighting like cat and dog. Diederik gives money out left, right and center. Robin succeeds with a huge business transaction. Xander speaks to Cabello about Vince. Tuesday the 13th of February, episode 1372, Vince is still lying. Marco and San Mari scheme on how to increase their chances of winning. Maria shows Ubaz and Hilda how to jive. Desi volunteers to store new outfits in the boutique's storeroom. Is something brewing between Neville and Charmaine? Wednesday the 14th of February, episode 1373, Xander tries to talk some sense into Vince. Maddle is very excited about Robin's coffee plant proposal. Matron gets bribed with bowling shoes. Rino is very worried about Emma. Celeste panics when Vince tells her he told Xander everything. Thursday the 15th of February, episode 1374, Matron misuses her position as a judge. Desi is running around like a headless chicken. Neville is in love and positive about life. Are those wedding bells ringing? Tension runs high between Vince and Celeste. Friday the 16th of February, episode 1375, Alice finds out what Matron is up to. Dance costumes arrive, but they need to be ironed. The Hillsiders have the club on fire with their dancing, and it seems there's a smoldering in the boutique too. The finalists for the competition are announced. Monday the 19th of February, episode 1376, as the dancers come home from the competition, they're shocked by what they find in the boutique. Desi and Jan Hendrik make an important announcement. Xander finds himself at a crossroads. Another disaster befalls Desi and Jan Hendrik. Tuesday the 20th of February, episode 1377, Xander thinks the truth should be told, so he makes a huge decision. Maddle hears about Desi's mistake and she's furious. The young crowd confronts Matron about the low points she's giving them. Maria has a solution for Desi. Celeste takes drastic steps while Vince struggles to cope. Wednesday the 21st of February, episode 1378, Paula gets upset when she sees Altus chatting to another girl. The Terreblanche family is under a lot of stress with the situation at the boutique. Charmaine invites Neville over for dinner. Could this be the night he'll pop the question? Vince spills the beans. Thursday the 22nd of February, episode 1379, Desi goes over Jan Hendrik's head with business pertaining to the boutique. Xander becomes more pessimistic about his future. Neville tries to make sense of Vince's mess. Vanessa warns her mother against Neville. Friday the 23rd of February episode 1380 Hilda's giving out, Daddle Vingers, while Paula snoops for an in-depth article. Neville's plans seem to clash with Charmaine's. Are San, Mari and Marco dancing Vanessa and Xander out of the competition, or will Mandela and Aggie show them a thing or two? Monday the 26th of February episode 1381 San Mari negotiates with Marco about his half of the prize. Desi is feeling even more hopeless about her situation. Emma's future, a warm, happy moment. Madeline and Desi have a frank conversation. Celeste shocks Vince with her decision. Tuesday the 27th of February episode 1382 Emma makes plans without Rino. Xander receives good news. Desi gets an idea to save her situation, but will it work? Danny and San Mari speculate about Robin's secrecy. Neville and Charmaine still seem to be talking past each other. Wednesday the 28th of February episode 1383 Vanessa is worried about her mother. Altus, Danny and San Mari begin to unravel Robin's coffee plant plans. Diederik forgets to give Charmaine an important message from Neville. Add these 7delaan updates to your TVSA favorites. Click here to find out how. 1 comment. Only TVSA members can reply to this thread. Click here to log in or register.